Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Tompkins, and welcome back to the Bigfoot Mapping Project. Using the historical data and some of the analysis I've done on it, I'm going to go over hotspots that I've found throughout the U.S. Here we've got a hot area that I've found in the Pacific Northwest using a 10-mile buffer on every sighting. So I buffered that one sighting, gets a 10-mile buffer around it, and when they overlap, I coalesced these areas and smoothed out the boundaries, got rid of some donut holes, and created a larger region of sightings, right? So this is a region that's created from the historical data. And in this sighting region that you see in the red, there are anywhere between 150 and 400 sightings in this area. So that's how we classify it. It's on a scale nationwide that I've done for like a heat map, right? So it goes from blue to red. Blue would be anywhere from 5 to 10 sightings and so on until it gets red hot. So once I got there, I realized I could do a smaller buffer, like 3 miles per se, and find really condensed patterns. And one of the patterns I found was in the Sierra Nevada mountains in California. And this, I produced the region the same way. I did a 3 mile buffer, and you can see it here. It's highlighted. And all of the buffers that coalesced, I combined them and smoothed them out to get this region here. And you can see there's many sightings in this little region here. And they're all, like I said, in the Stanislaus National Forest, centered around Strawberry, California. And when you zoom in, you can see that many of these sightings are along creeks or on peaks of mountains, or in a, for example, this one's in a meadow. So you can start to pull out patterns, and eventually when I enrich the data, I'll be able to find out common vegetation in this red region, elevation, and so on, and be able to extrapolate that information to find areas we can search in between the sightings, right? So we might not have noticed that these sightings individually would link together like this, but using the software, we can find patterns in the data and start to analyze where the Bigfoot might be when they're not around humans, or they aren't in areas where people frequent, and what about those areas makes them sustainable for Bigfoot. So the more data, the better. This was one example that I thought was very interesting. Some facts about Stanislaus National Forest. It's got about 898,000 acres. It's, like I said, it's on the western slope of the Sierra Nevada, located between Lake Tahoe and Yosemite. And a nice fact to know is that it's got 800 miles of rivers and streams inside of this national forest. So there's plenty of water, plenty of opportunity for food. And some interesting species that have been reported there include bald eagles, peregrine falcons, and one that's pretty rare and a mammal would be the wolverine. So this area is attractive and is able to sustain mammals and predators like that. So it makes sense that it would be able to sustain a Bigfoot as well, a Bigfoot population. So I wanted to give you guys an example of what we can do with the data when we have more information. And this was a nice one that popped up. It was a bit of a surprise to see it in the Sierra Nevada. It's such a concentration of sightings. But when you look at the area and you look at the topo map, it starts to make sense. And it gives us another place that might be an unexpected hotspot. So if you're getting out and going to do a trip anytime soon, it might be pretty good to get to Stanislaus National Forest, do some camping and hiking, and bring your flashlight because you might find Bigfoot. So let me know if you get out there. If you have any sightings, get them into the map. And I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say about your explorations. And good luck with everything. And good luck in your search. Have a great night. Thank you.